Hey, it's Dr. Birchler from Kyra Health Spine and Disc Center. One scenario that comes up a lot in day-to-day practice for us is people who've having some spine trouble, commonly lower back trouble, and they may be into weight training, possibly even hurt themselves weight training, though maybe not. And they want to be able to exercise and do their things, but the question is like, can they still do that kind of stuff? And or how do they change that? Do they do body weight instead of using actual weights in the gym? And part of the answer, I think, depends on what is going on specifically in that person. This picture shows an MRI of somebody in their lower back. This is the very bottom disc in the spine, and you shouldn't see this black stuff sticking back out of here. That's what's called herniated disc. And in a case like that, when you got a herniated disc, or even some other problems with the disc, where it's called a degenerative disc, where the cushion's worn out, or a bulge disc, where the cushion's kind of thinned out and it's bulging back towards the nerves. When you put extra weight on there, it squishes the disc, and it can really aggravate some things. It can hurt, may exaggerate, speed up the wear and tear process. And so that can be a tough phase when somebody has something like this happen and they're accustomed to a certain type of exercise or weight training, and it may not be the best thing for them to continue to do that. Doesn't mean they don't, they have to be inactive, but sometimes just need to do some different things. So what I'll tell people is, when you hit a certain phase of life, it's really about being in preservation mode. Maybe not so much the high performance competition mode. It's about preservation. Is what you're doing, in this case maybe with the exercises, going to lead to your body lasting a long time? Or is it trying to push and do the stuff you're used to doing, but possibly that causes the body to wear out, and you feel old sooner than you should? So I want you to think about that. What's going to give you the most kind of longevity in your body and being able to stay active in the joints, the spine, the knees, the hips, and things to stay in good shape for a long time. And especially if you've dealt with some low back injuries and things like this, think how you can have a program that really supports that concept of preservation over time, so you're not in there putting more and more pressure on the area that's hurt. Very frustrating, risk worsening it, and speed up the wear and tear doing those kind of things.